There is one Medicare mistake so common and so expensive that once you make it, you can never undo it. Did you know one missed deadline can cost you $9,600? And that the penalty doesn't go away after a year. It follows you for life? This isn't a fee. It's a permanent increase added to every Medicare bill you will ever get. Today, we're going to walk through exactly what this mistake is, how easy it's to make, and the simple thing you can do right now to avoid it. Here it is. The mistake. Plain and simple. The mistake is missing your Medicare Initial Enrollment Period. Sounds easy, right? It isn't. Sounds simple, right? Sign up on time. But the way the rules are written, this trips up more people than you'd believe. And the penalty isn't a slap on the wrist. Pay attention to this window. It's everything. Your initial enrollment period is a 7-month window. 3 months before the month you turn 65, your birthday month itself, and 3 months after. Miss that window without qualifying coverage from somewhere else, and you face 2 penalties. Penalty number 1, the big one. First, the Part B late enrollment penalty. For every full 12-month period you went without Part B, when you should have had it, your monthly premium goes up 10%. That increase gets added to your bill every month for as long as you have Medicare. Here is what that costs in real dollars. So if you delay Part B by 2 years without good reason, you'll pay 20% more every month for the rest of your life. On top of the new $202.90 premium, that's an extra $40 a month. Doesn't sound huge? Over 20 years of retirement, that's $9,600 in extra premiums from one missed deadline. And it just keeps growing, and it gets worse the longer you wait. 5 years late means a 50% permanent increase. That's about $100 extra a month, every month, forever. Over 20 years, that's $24,000 of pure penalty, and it never goes away. Not after a year, not after 10 years, not ever. Now here comes penalty number 2. Second, the Part D late enrollment penalty. This one is calculated by multiplying 1% times the national base beneficiary premium, which is $38.99 in 2026, times the number of months you went without creditable drug coverage. Wait 24 months to enroll in Part D, and your premium gets bumped 24%, forever. But there's a twist most people miss. And the Part D penalty has its own twist. And here is a tricky part of the Part D penalty. The base beneficiary premium goes up most years, so your penalty actually increases over time, even if you never delay another day. The percentage stays the same, but the dollar amount the percentage is calculated against keeps growing. Now here's the part that confuses people the most. Now here's where it gets confusing for a lot of folks. There are situations where you don't have to enroll at 65, and you won't be penalized. If you are still working and have employer coverage from a company with 20 or more employees, you can usually delay Part B without penalty. Same if your spouse is still working and you're on their employer plan with that 20 or more employee rule, or certain veterans coverage. And here is the trap. But here is where people get tripped up. COBRA doesn't qualify. Marketplace plans don't qualify. Coverage from a small employer with fewer than 20 employees doesn't usually qualify either. If you assume your coverage qualifies and it doesn't, you're stuck with the penalty. And one more thing to watch for, and one more catch most folks miss. Even TRICARE and Indian Health Service coverage have specific rules around how they coordinate with Medicare. Same with retiree coverage from a former employer. Just because you have health insurance doesn't mean it counts as creditable for delaying Medicare. The only way to know for sure is to get it confirmed in writing. If this is the kind of information you wish someone had told you before retirement, please hit like and leave a comment below. I read every comment and reply personally. Share this with family or friends approaching 65. They need to see this. And don't forget to subscribe, because we put out several new videos every week. Tag someone you know who is approaching 65. This might be the most valuable 5 minutes they spend before retirement. Okay, let's make sure this never happens to you. Here is how to avoid this mistake. Start here. Step 1. Here is exactly what to do. Mark the 7-month window on your calendar the moment you start thinking about Medicare. The window starts 3 months before your 65th birthday month. So the planning happens at age 64 and a half, and mark it everywhere. Your phone calendar, your paper calendar. Tell your spouse. Tell your kids. The number of folks who miss this window because life got busy is heartbreaking. A simple calendar reminder, 6 months before your 65th birthday, can save you tens of thousands of dollars. Now step 2. This one protects you legally. If you have employer coverage, contact Human Resources at your company and ask for written confirmation that your coverage qualifies as creditable. Specifically ask whether the company has 20 or more employees. Get it in writing. If you ever face a penalty later, that letter is your defense. And keep that letter forever. Put it with your important documents. If Medicare ever questions your delayed enrollment 10 years down the road, that letter from your employer is your protection. Without it, you're trying to prove a negative, and that's almost impossible. Step 3. Don't wait. Here is the timing that matters. Apply early. Don't wait until your birthday month. Apply at the start of your enrollment window, 3 months before you turn 65. That way your coverage starts the first day of the month you turn 65, with no gap. Most people apply through Social Security online at ssa.gov, and the whole process takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You can also apply by calling Social Security or visiting a local office. Whichever way you do it, give yourself plenty of time. And step 4, the one nobody talks about. Even if you delay Part B because you have employer coverage, strongly consider enrolling in Part A. Part A is premium-free for most people, and there's no penalty for delaying it while you are working. But once you stop working and lose employer coverage, you have a special enrollment period of 8 months to enroll in Part B without penalty. Don't miss that window either. Quick warning. This one trips up working seniors. And here is a quick warning. If you have a health savings account through your employer, enrolling in any part of Medicare, including Part A, stops your HSA contributions. So if you're still working and contributing to an HSA, that's a real consideration in the timing decision. Some folks choose to delay all of Medicare until they retire just to keep contributing to that HSA. Now, if you have already missed your initial enrollment period, here is what you can still do. If you don't qualify for a special enrollment period, your only option is the general enrollment period, which runs January 1 through March 31 every year. Coverage from this enrollment now starts the first day of the month after you sign up. Yes, you will owe the late enrollment penalty. The good news is that, since 2023, Medicare changed the rules so coverage starts the next month, instead of waiting until July. Small win, but it matters. And one more option most folks don't know about. And if you think you missed enrollment because of bad advice from a federal employee, there's something called equitable relief. It's rare, but if Social Security or Medicare gave you wrong information that led to your missed enrollment, you can request relief from the penalty. Document everything. It's worth trying. All right, lock these 3 things in. So the takeaway. 1. Your initial enrollment period is a 7-month window around your 65th birthday. Don't miss it. 2. If you delay Part B without qualifying employer coverage, you face a 10% penalty per year added to your premium for life. 3. Get any employer coverage confirmed in writing as creditable. Don't assume COBRA or Marketplace coverage qualifies, because they usually don't. Now here is the bigger picture. The reason this rule exists at all is to keep healthy people from waiting until they are sick to enroll. That's how insurance pools work. But it also means a simple oversight can cost you more than most folks pay for a new car. Take this seriously. The good news is that once you understand it, avoiding the penalty is straightforward. The bad news is that nobody warns most people in time. If this saved you or someone you love from a costly mistake, please hit like and drop a comment below. I read every comment and reply personally to your questions. Send this to family and friends who need to see this. And make sure you subscribe. because we put out several new videos every week. And the next video you should watch is our deep dive on IRMAA, the income-based surcharge that catches high earners completely off guard, especially right after retirement. Link is on your screen. See you there.